Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. So today's Pick a Card Love and Tarot reading, we are going over your person's intentions and their next actions. So we're going to look at, their intentions with you, their intentions with this connection, their intentions overall, and then what actions are they going to take with those intentions. So I have 3 piles for you guys today. Pile 1, we're using the CrystalHealingCafe Tarot, and we have this opening card is the Moon, and I have this paired with this lovely clear quartz. It's the back. So pile 1. Pile 2, we're using the Guardian of the Night Tarot, this card, and we have this piece of carnelian. This is the back. Pile 3, we're using the Ascension Tarot with this piece of rainbow fluorite. You can see that as well. So I hold it like that. This is the back. So this is pile 3. So take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, you can watch more than one. Please remember these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's a beautiful time to use your own discernment and intuition to know what part of the readings are right for you. Trying to think what else. I am available for personal readings. You can find the information in the description box below. If you just go to my snip feed link, you'll see all the different types of readings, live or recorded readings that I offer for you guys for a more intense look into your personal situation. So again, general reading, but we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. The timestamps will be in the description box below, the pinned comment, or the chapters under this video. If you need more time to decide, just go ahead, feel free to pause the screen. I am going to leave these up for a moment, but take your time, trust your intuition, go where it's calling you, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile 1, you picked the clear quartz crystal here and the CrystalHealingCafe Tarot, and we have the Moon card. I'm going to do a quick energy check-in for this pile, but we are looking into their intentions and next actions. If you are drawn to this, there may be some Pisces energy or even Cancer energy. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Some association with that within your connection, why you were drawn to this. But I do want to start with a quick energy check-in. If that's not your jam, feel free to scroll ahead till you see me start pulling the tarot. For the rest of everybody else, let's get you some energy check-in for pile 1. The point of this is for at least something in here to help you know that you're in the right spot. Again, those that trust your intuition, that don't need this, you can watch it, not watch it, up to you. Totally fine. I just include it all for those who like the different things. All right, energy check-in pile 1. I hope everybody is having a lovely, lovely day. And thank you guys for tuning in to me. So let's see. All right, we have wedding. This situation involves a marriage, so there could be some marriage or some divorces. Maybe some of you are watching about your spouse, trying to get inside their head a bit, something like that. But there could be a wedding just associated with this. Again, not all of this has to fit, but something here should ring true for you. Start reclaiming who you truly are. We have this kind of path, like tree-covered street or a walkway here. There could have been a recent, really standing in authenticity in this connection, on one side or both sides, calling your energy back when it comes to this connection. We have co-create. So there's a lot of you know, reclaiming who you are, being authentic, creating partnership here going on in this pile so far. We have empowerment. Interesting. You know, there's this empowering yourself, calling the energy back, creating the life that you want, potentially with this person. And then we have a time to remember. Look back on your childhood. So there could be a childhood connection. This is the number one, some sort of new beginning here. There could be something pivotal from one or both of your childhoods that is similar or needs to be addressed to, you know, work through some things. There could be some childhood trauma that's rearing its ugly head here in this connection that needs to be resolved. Something along those lines. So if any of this resonates for you, we also have the number 40 here, the number 1. That's only cards with numbers. So let's jump into this. I'm going to put this moon back in here. And let's see. First, we're just going to start with their intentions. So what is your person's intentions? And then we'll look at their actions. You know, sometimes people can have intentions but not really act on it. So that's kind of why the separation is coming in. All right, pile 1's person's intentions. What are their intentions at this time? What does pile 1 need to know about their intentions? Okay, intentions, pile 1. We have the mime, which is the page of spirals. So it kind of looks like someone's mimicking something with this mime, but the page of spirals is a page of wands. I don't want to talk too much on that until we get going. We have the 5 of scrolls, which is the 5 of swords. Someone's definitely in their head a bit. We have the green man, the emperor. So Aries energy showing up. We have the 7 of mirrors, 7 of cups. Someone's definitely in their head. So, you know, if we're looking at intentions with someone kind of rotating, like thinking through some things, thinking about how they're showing up, I feel like this person, this mime, you know, and you think about mimes kind of pretending something, but the way that they're showing me this is someone kind of like looking at what you're doing, looking at how they're showing up. Their intentions come around like reflection is kind of how this, like looking at themselves and where am I showing up authentically? Where am I, you know, maybe all talk, no play kind of vibe. Kind of rotating through that. Let's clarify these before I get too far into this storyline. We have the acrobat. Now we have the page of stones, page of pentacles. We have the visionary, the knight of scrolls, so the knight of swords. We have the death card, so Scorpio energy showing up. And the healer, we have the page of mirrors, page of cups. We have a 2 of pentacles for overall energy. So in their intentions, this person, it feels like they are weighing out options. They're weighing out how they're showing up. That's what my guides keep saying. This person is really becoming more self-aware. I don't know if there's a recent like boundary put in, or like, hey, I need you to do this. I need you to, it kind of feels like one side, I guess this could be either, you know, take it for how it fits. Someone kind of expressed themselves, stood in their power, and it's like, hey, this is what I want, this is what I need. And then this person feels like they're like really contemplating that, looking at where they need to change, where they need to show up, where they haven't been authentic, where they've kind of been pretending. And there does feel like there is some sort of apology. I feel like this person intends to apologize. The page of stones, I know anyone who's followed me for a long time, you guys know my guides, the page of pentacles for whatever reason is an apology within my readings. That's not a normal thing, but or at least let's be honest, I don't really watch anybody else's readings anymore, but I don't think I've ever heard anybody else talk about that way. It's usually like a page of cups kind of thing, but here we are. So I'm just kind of looking this over, and I was guided to use all these different decks today. So then there's always something in the imagery that my guides want me to share as well. So with your person, it really does intend, like if they haven't shown up for you properly, if they've fallen short in anything, and this doesn't have to be massive stuff. Some of you guys, this is major. Some of you guys, this is kind of just, it's like they're just like on autopilot in the relationship, and maybe that's been called out. And so this person is really evaluating how they're showing up, where they need to change, how to put the best foot forward here, like how to come in an even way. This person also may have a lot of stuff that they're juggling in their life, but they are evaluating their priorities, and that you do come across as something that they do find very important. So anything that you've said or done is really like this person's rotating through this. So we have the Seven of, I'm going to jump right here. It's Seven of Cups. You know, that's having a lot of options. That's wishful thinking. That's rotating through things, like thinking about different things in your life. Our cups represent our emotional state. It is clarified by the Page of Cups, you know, which can sometimes be an apology in other readings, but the Page of Cups, this deck actually calls it the healer. And we have this kind of beehive here and bees going around. So it feels like this person is really kind of contemplating all their options in life, all the ways that they've shown up. It feels like someone being extremely reflective. Again, the cups in this deck is called the mirrors. So I'm looking at what I've done. I'm looking at how I've showed up. How can I fix this? How can I heal this? What can I work through? I think this person is recognized, or at least is sorting through where they have shown up and where they haven't. We have the Emperor clarified by the Death card. So the Death card is all about change. It's a death of one thing to be reborn into another. So we have this Emperor, which is a really cool Emperor. It's the green man. We have all this kind of birth, like we have some eggs here, we have a butterfly, so transformation, this just really growing and like almost like, instead of like Mother Nature, be like Father Nature or Father Time, those kinds of things, but really like showing how they're building what they're growing and where they need to change, where they need to let go of things that don't serve them. We do have like a bull or a ram here and one here too. So I think that this person's also like intends to be less stubborn or control their stubbornness. This person may battle with their ego a little bit, or battle how they feel like they should be seen, or they were told they should do something, how they should show up. And now it's like they're really recognizing, wait, is this really me? What do I really want? Being reflective about those things. So their intentions do feel like they intend to change any of their shortcomings. They intend to grow. They intend to heal. If there is those childhood wounds, we do have this healing, and our pages are seen as the younger energy. And we have the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. The only one we didn't have was the Page of Swords. So, which is that student of life energy. What's under here? We have the Four of Swords. That's rest and contemplation. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, I do think that this person intends to change, tends to grow, and tends to heal, and tends to build something in a more pure, loving, nurturing kind of way within this connection. So if you recently did stand up, if you empowered yourself to be like, hey, this is what I want. Maybe you're in a relationship with something and you want it to go towards marriage. Maybe that's part of the conversation, and you're like, what are we doing? You know, are we moving towards that or not? Is that something you want? And it feels like this person is being really reflective and thinking about all of that. So I want to look at their actual actions. Like, what actions are they going to take? So we see their intentions. Their intentions do feel pure. Their intentions look like they are, you know, moving towards being more balanced, being more healed, being more self-aware, being more vocal about that as well. That Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords can be a little gossipy at times, but overall, I do feel like they are trying to mature in their communication. But this person does feel like they do have a lot of wounding that they are looking at, and looking at where like they allowed that wounding to kind of, again, bring them into autopilot. I hope that makes sense. Like again, the mime is like pretending, like I'm not really showing up in life. I'm pretending to show up, and it's like, okay, I don't want to be this. I want to be rock solid. I want to grow. I want to heal. So let's see, what actions, pile ones, what actions are they going to take? So the Emperor showing up again. So they do in turn to build that empire, to come in solid. Aries energy again. We do have a dog here, so this is loyalty. We have this cat sitting on the lap, still playful yet loyal. The Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is forward momentum. It's going from chaos to calm. It's seen as a new approach forward. So the Five of Wands showing up. They do intend to fight for what they want. If there's competition, if they're competing with themselves, like this person, it's someone that's willing to put up a fight. Typically, this is seen as a sort of negative card, but if you're kind of looking at someone's actions, it's like, I'm willing to fight for whatever this is, no matter what the competition is. I'm ready to stand and do what I need to do. And then the Moon, face my fears and to fully be seen. So the Moon is about stepping into the light. It's letting your sides being seen. So if this person has never really opened up about their childhood stuff, I feel like this person is ready to step forward. They plan on showing up in their authentic self, working through any fears, growing, evolving. The Moon, we think about the Moon, it's also about phases and growth and shifting and realizing you're whole no matter what phase that you're in. I really feel like this person does intend to come through in a pure way, and really face that. And this is about revealing truths as well. All right, I'm going to clarify these a little bit with their actions, see if I can get a little more insight to their actions. Can we clarify this Emperor with their actions? The Lovers. This is Gemini energy. This is about choices and making a choice. This is also a soul level connection card in my love readings. The Lovers, how can you not, right? But ultimately this is about choices. And this card, we have these two people holding hands coming together, and we have these cats like making this little heart here. So I do feel like this person wants to come in. They want to be very firm in the things that they want and choose and make this choice to be a better partner here. Okay, Six of Swords. What's the Six of Swords? Can we clarify this? The Justice. Yeah, they want to come in even. They want to be balanced. They want to be fair. However, they've shown up unfair to you. I feel like this person wants to balance that out. There also may be a need for someone to even out some possible karma here, like right the wrongs that they've done. Take that for how it fits. There is a specific scenario that's coming along with this, with marriage and whatnot. I don't think it's everybody's case, but basically this person trying to do the right thing. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is ready to fight. They're ready to put in the work. They're ready to do all the things that they need to do to fight for this. We have the Devil. This person also is ready to look at their shortcomings, to look at their ego, to work through all the things that are holding them back. We have, this is their bottom of the deck intentions. This is the Ace of Cups. This is a new emotional beginning. This is my I love you card. Very, very beautiful intentions and actions, pile one. This really does feel like someone who's ready to recognize and change. I do kind of want to clarify this very intense energy here. I also want to point out, so we have Aries, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, and Capricorn. Can we get one more insight into this? I feel like what I've described is someone really, really starting to look at themselves, really starting to reflect, really starting to see their shortcomings, really starting to see how they showed up in a good way or a bad way, where they've put work before relationships, all those kinds of things. I feel like this person is ready to see and face all of their demons per se. Let's see if we can get any more insight into their actions with this. Yeah, I keep just hearing face the demons, but let's see. Yeah, this is someone that is willing to do what it takes. Get through the battle. They're still standing. They're not giving up. This is energy of not giving up. This is energy of perseverance. This is, I'm going to get through this no matter what. No matter what comes at me, I'm standing my ground and I'm going to do this. So this really feels like very, very beautiful energy. Pile 1. I think my last week's pile 1 was really, really stunning as well. I feel like not as many people pick pile 1 for whatever reason. When I look at my algorithm, I don't know, but there's a lot of beautiful energy that always comes through with pile 1. Okay, so that's their intentions and their actions. Let's look, where do I want to go next? I kind of want to, I always write out what I'm doing. Like I have paper here and how I'm doing, but I kind of want to look a little bit more into this person's current feelings. I'm going to go back to this deck here. I get a little insight to how they're feeling currently. I feel like there's something that needs to be said about this person's feelings. So can we get any insight into this person's feelings? Anything pile 1 needs to know before I move on to my next section of this reading? Okay, we have the Star. This person's feeling very hopeful, very optimistic. They want to heal. They're healing through their feelings. We did have this 10 of Spirals. This is taking things seriously. The 7 of Swords, taking things seriously where they've hidden things. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, but this is called the Illusionist. So the way this is feeling, with this kind of combination that all flipped over here, it's like this person, when it comes to their feelings, I feel like this person keeps their feelings hidden away, not just from you, but from themselves. They have a tendency to be in a little bit of a denial at times, but it feels like this person is ready to carry the weight of their energy or their feelings. They don't want to run away. They're going to be serious about it. They recognize where they've been hiding it, and they can't continue that. And even though this says the Illusionist, it's like this person is realizing where they haven't shown up properly. Again, that's been throughout this whole reading. But the Knight of Stones, the Knight of Pentacles, is a very dedicated energy. It's a very loyal energy. He's a little slower, but he crosses the line, right? He crosses that finish line. He gets there. He's, you know, it's slow and steady wins that race kind of vibe. So I do feel like this person, with their feelings, it's like they want to heal, they want to recognize, and they want to take their feelings seriously. And there's a vibe of like, I don't want to hide them anymore. I need to take it, you know, it's like someone who's emotionally available, realizing that they're emotionally available and actually doing the work to show up and heal. That is kind of how this is coming in. I guess that's the extra message that your guides wanted you to know. I didn't know why I needed to pull some more cards, but that kind of feels like, I know it's kind of already been in here, but it feels like there was an extra reassurance that needed to come out. They're also telling me to flip this. We have the Queen of Cups here. It says the Watcher. There's a little owl. I don't know if someone was looking for an owl for like a confirmation. And their pile, I don't know if there's been other owls, but they're really highlighting this owl and nurturing, honoring your heart. Like we think of the Queen of Cups, she honors her heart, she honors her feelings, she honors her emotions. Maybe some of you guys may happen to be a water sign, and so it's like honoring of you. So that's pretty much what we're getting there. All right, now I'm gonna move into my song cards and our channel message cards. So let's see. So for song cards, so with the songs, if you know them, cool. If you don't and you feel so compelled, listen to the song or at least look up the lyrics. There'll be a message for you within the lyrics. You don't have to listen to all of them, just pick one. But let's see, pile 1 songs. We have Collide by Howie Day. Every little thing she does is magic. I love that song. Wonderful Tonight by Eric Clapton. Sorry, I'm trying to get the rest of my deck. These nails make it hard for me to pick up my, like the last card of the deck. All right, Deep Blue by The Midnight. I do not know that song, but The Walk by Imogen Heap. And Hold My Hand, Lady Gaga. So a lot of these are viewer requested songs. So if you guys want to take a screenshot, pick one of the songs or write it down, look up the lyrics afterwards, or even listen to it, there'll be a message for you there. All right, let's get some. This little deck is glaring at me. This is soulmates and separation. So these, even though I don't feel like there's a separation in this connection, for some of you there may be, but I feel like some stuff needs to be said from this deck. So we'll see how it fits. It wasn't you, it was me. I am to be blamed. I accept fault for this. Again, there's this feeling of someone taking responsibility in this connection. We're taking responsibility for how they've shown up. Like massive like self-awareness coming in with this. All those secrets I kept up with, or all the secrets I kept caught up with me, each and every last one of them. Nobody is like you. You are exceptional. You are special. I spend a lot of time thinking about you, wishing things were different. I miss you more now than when that we are apart. I still feel your presence, your energy around me. I wish I could have loved you the way you deserve to be loved. And I'm afraid that it's too late to turn this around and make it right. Okay. And I should have listened to my intuition. All right, let's see. More message cards for pile 1. What does the person want to say? What do they want them to know? You're the only person in the world who really scares me. I can't face you right now. The intensity between us scares me. I think they're getting over that though. I want you by my side. You are the star that outshines all others. One thing I didn't mention, the star came up in their feelings. That is Aquarius. Yeah, I saw myself in the second the first second I laid eyes on you. You are always so sweet. I find you in music. And your name is following me everywhere. All right, I'm going to move into, I usually do confirmations next. I'm going to do advice next, and then I'm going to do confirmations. So let's get some advice for you guys. So advice, we're using our little advice tarot dice here. Advice for pile 1, we have the Tower, we have an 8 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. So your guidance for this is allow things to fall apart that are no longer needed. Communicate your needs, allow for change, and be secure in who you are and what you bring to the table and your value in this. You know, if you stood your ground and now you're like, and you're like watching this to see what are they gonna do, I do think that whatever you said, whatever you did really hit home. Continue to allow things like you don't need to pick up the pieces is how this feels. With the Tower, I get towers are hard. Towers do not feel good in the moment. Towers are scary to those moments, but they're typically, again, a breakdown of things that no longer were needed or needed to change. So I feel like it's like if it's falling, whatever's falling apart, whatever's left, whatever's gone, like just allow that to happen. It's part of it. Again, the 8 of Wands is about rapid change. So if things are changing quickly, just know, just as quickly as that could fall apart, things can change. But 8 of Wands is also about that communication. Be honest and open about your communication. And a lot of this has to do, this communication is about your worth, holding your boundaries, and knowing what you bring to this table with this 9 of Pentacles. That's that self-reliant energy, but knowing and communicating from a place of, I know my power, like this empowerment card, you reclaiming your power. Feels very true. for that. So, all right, one more little advice. Pile 1. Well, we got a bunch of them. All right, I'm gonna just take the 2 that fell. We have breathe, slow down and contemplate the tea. Violets and ivy tangled around the eaves. So basically, take a breath if you find yourself getting overwhelmed. Self-care, breathe, it's all going to be okay. And then we have twilight, surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. There also may be a need to meditate at twilight time as the sun's going down. Really connect with yourself, connect and center yourself, keep yourself centered. And this is a garden tarot, or garden cards, but you know, really connecting. We talk about flowers and things being tangled and tied in. So really connecting and grounding yourself in this time, especially if you are experiencing these tower moments or things are falling apart and you feel like, is this ever going to work out? What is happening? You know, just stay your course and true to yourself. Okay, guys? All right, let's see. Now, for those that like a little extra confirmation that this is indeed their person, let's get that. I didn't channel names on my last thing. I don't know. Feeling a little odd about it lately, so we'll see what comes up. I'm not forcing anything. Okay, so for zodiac associations with these numbers, so first house we have Aries again, 4th house Cancer, 7th house Libra, 5th house Leo. I don't think Leo showed up through this, so now we have 2 Leos popping up. Actually 3, because we have 5th house, and then Leo stands for the 5th house. 555, that's also a number of change, needing to change, or a recent change could be the correlation. Now, corresponding months to the numbers, we have January, April, July, May. So those could be important months for some of you. All right, let's get some attributes for those that need an extra confirmation that this is indeed their person. Intriguing, animal lover, and quiet. We have Libra again. We have F. We have a jack-o'-lantern, so there could be a Halloween connection. We have Aquarius, and we have Gemini, and we have a guitar, so there could be a music connection here, musician. All right, let's get you some letters. So far we have an F. Letters, initials, names for pile 1, please. This could be yours or theirs. Just looking for confirmations for those who need it. All right, we have an I, T, fit. Someone could be big into fitness. We have an A, I'm hearing Anita. R, we have Rita here. Another I, so double letters. We have another F, Fifi. A K, and then a B. I'm hearing, yeah, Anita, Akita, Arkansas, Biff, and Rita, Abby, Annette, Kat, Catherine, Kathy, Fabian is popping up, Fab, Rob, Roberts, Tybalt. Someone might be big into like Shakespeare. Fib, someone might have, I didn't lie, I told the fib. I don't know why that's coming up. Catherine, Katharina. I'm really not getting anything else. I know there's names that are here that I'm missing. If you see your person's name, your initials, their initials, please take that. Not getting a lot of channeling in on that, but that's okay. So there you guys go. don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this, share this with someone that may enjoy this. I am going to start doing lives here and there where I do card pulls for people. So if you're not subscribed, if you subscribe and click the bell icon, you will be notified when I do pop in those randomly. I don't have a schedule. I do that as I'm guided. So you don't miss that. What else? If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you for spending your time with me. It is truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Thanks for all the super thanks recently and some recent donations to my PayPal. Those are always so nice when I get those. I do really appreciate it. There are free ways to support the channel just by subscribing, liking, sharing, watching 30 seconds of an ad that may pop up. It's just pennies on the dollar, but eventually it does add up over time, and I do appreciate that for reimbursing me for my time in a free way. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye, Pile 1. Hello, my lovely friends for Pile 2. We are going over your person's intentions and their next actions. So we're looking at what they intend, what their intentions are with you, with the connection, and then what they're actually going to do about those intentions. So you picked the beautiful carnelian palm stone here, as well as the King of Cups from the Guardian of the Night Tarot. I'm going to start with a quick little energy check-in. If that's not your jam, or you know you're in the right spot, you don't need any extra little things, feel free to scroll through to when I start the tarot. But for those that do enjoy the energy check-ins, I always leave them in, so up to you. The point of the energy check-in is just to help you know if you're in the right spot. Something about what I described should hit home, if not all of it. But even if it's just one little thing, you know you're in the right spot. So Pile 2's check-in, energy check-in, Pile 2. 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 And energy check-in, Pile 2. All right, let's see what we got for you, Pile 2. All right, we have, you want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. So there could be something like a serendipitous about this connection, or you weren't expecting this connection to become what it did, something along those lines. I was guided to get 2 of these for you guys. So we have, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So safety, but then we also have release your ex. This time has come to clear your energy. So there may be an ex hanging around. Maybe this is your ex, I don't know. Maybe something tied up, exes on either side of this connection. But there's a feeling of being safe, or maybe you're questioning, is it safe to love this person? Something about safety, releasing, there's a purpose behind this. We have, there is hope ahead. Have courage and take heart, for there is hope. So again, we have hope, we have safe. Maybe some of you have had like a toxic ex in your past, and maybe you've been a little timid about putting yourself back out there. And that kind of is resonant for this connection. All right, we have freedom. So there is a sense of freedom, of freeing yourself. Again, we have release your ex and freedom. So maybe some of you have recently released an ex, and maybe this is the next person kind of coming in, and you're kind of curious what's going on. You do have a sense of freedom. There could be a sense of freedom within this connection. This person makes you feel free, less confined. Very different than before. And then we have around and around. Interesting. I usually associate this with an ex, someone coming around and around. So maybe some of you guys, you're just meant to see X, freedom, round and round. We have the numbers 25 and 35. 25 and 35 are here in these cards. So there is a dragonfly. My guides are asking, I don't know if I already said that, asking me to point out. So maybe some of you are looking for a dragonfly. There's a dove in this card too, as well. But if any of that resonates, or if you just know you're in the right spot, then let's jump into it. I am going to put this beautiful King of Cups. I also want to give a nod to water signs with this King of Cups. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer could be associated with this pile. But let's jump into this. So I'm going to pull this person's intentions first. I can pick up my cards. Okay, pile 2. What is their person's intentions? Pile 2's intentions. Pile 2's intentions, please. Okay, we have a Page of Pentacles. With this octopus, I heard they intend to get their hands all over you, all up in this. We have a 5 of Cups, which is regretful energy. Let's see how this plays out. We have the King of Swords. There's clarity and communication. Forgot these cards are a little bigger. Un momento. All right, let's bring it there. All right. The 9 of Pentacles. Self-reliant kind of energy. We have a 5 of Swords. It's interesting. We have 35, 25, and then we have 5 and 5. 5 is the number of change. We have that King of Cups came out. We have a 9 of Wands. So we have 9, 9, and 2 5s. So we have Death. Overall energy, the Queen of Swords. So we do have divine counterparts showing up. All right, what is this person's intentions? Well, the overall energy is the Queen of Swords. She's about clarity. She's about truth. She's also about cutting things off. As I said that, I looked at my clock, it was 555. So there is a lot of change going on. We do have the Death card, Scorpio energy showing up. We have an Ace of Wands. So this person does feel like they intend to change some stuff. They intend to be more clear, more honest, possibly cut some stuff out of their life that isn't serving this connection. Maybe they're the ones that have to release their ex. They need to cut their ex off. I do feel like this person, though, gets a little like they want to change. You know, that's here. There is a fear around it. There's this vibe around, am I doing this? Am I doing the right thing? Am I going to regret this? And it's like someone looking at regret from both sides. Like, will I regret not doing this? Will I regret doing this? Those kinds of things. So this person feels very contemplative, but really trying to, they could be regretting not following their heart in the past. So we have that King of Cups clarifying this 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is someone focusing on the things that didn't work out, not realizing there's this 2 of Cups and this one happens to have some little fireflies. Oh my gosh, I can't. These nails, I can't pick up my cards. There's these 2 cups still here, right? And 5 of Cups is usually about someone focusing on the past, and they just need to turn around and see that there's this 2 of Cups, and this one happens to have some fireflies, some light, some beauty. I just realized we had a big glare on this card, so I wanted to let you guys look at that for a second. All right, sorry. Okay, there does this feel like this person is realizing where they haven't shown up in a loving way. There is regret about anything that they've done that didn't show that they loved, didn't show that they cared, didn't show that their heart. And this person really, has this intention to be more clear, to stand their ground, to be more honest, to not give up, to not walk away from things that mean a lot to them. Okay. Sometimes I hear conversations, or what someone's rotating through their head. So basically, for me, Page of Pentacles, my guides show me that when someone owes somebody an apology. It did come up in pile 1. Totally different energies in between pile 1 and pile 2, though. I hear someone saying, like, I'm sorry, I didn't speak my truth. I'm sorry I didn't show up in a way. And this feels like someone's having some mental gymnastics. But again, the mental gymnastics is a lot about like, shoulda, coulda, wouldas, kind of like should I have done this? What if I would have done this? Like someone's playing a big what if game in their head, trying to gain clarity. This also could be, they're also looking to you for clarity as well. But yeah, they definitely know in their intentions that they need to change. So they're figuring out what that is. And again, this person intends to be more clear, more honest, more open, moving forward. So the Knight of Pentacles can sometimes be solo energy, it's single energy, it's self-reliant. It's someone that does know their worth here. It is clarified by the Death card. So if you're dealing with someone that maybe was anti-relationship or wanted to be single, valued their freedom, you know, that could be what's changing for this person. They intend to change. Maybe they intend to be more open, to be more honest, to be more willing to have a connection. Though I do feel like it's a little bit of a head versus heart with this person at times. What's under here? We have the Ace of Wands, so new passionate beginning, Four of Swords, more contemplation, King of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, I do think that their intention is to be more clear, concise, precise. There does feel like there's a big divide here for you guys. Like I read energies, not just cards. So there's like a big chunk of you guys that this person is ready for change, ready for a relationship, ready to take things to the next level. And then there's the other side of you guys that this person may not be there just yet, but both sides, it feels like I want to be clear about this. I want to be honest about this. I want to be open around my intentions, my expectations. There's like a vibe of I don't want to string anyone along. I want someone to know exactly like where I stand and what I want in this. And so it's like two people showing up. Like if you've been very honest, it's like they want to match that energy. They also could be looking for clarity from you. If they felt like they couldn't read you, there may be some conversations around that. Though this person does feel at times, especially with this Nine of Wands being a porcupine. The Nine of Wands is that energy of not giving up. It's resilience. It's pushing through. But this person does feel a little guarded, that they do have their quails out. We also have, like in the Death card, we have some thorns here. So it's something you may need to understand, that this person is willing to be open and clear, but you may have to, it feels like their communication is still a little rough around the edges, but they are working towards that. All right, let's look at their actions. So what is their next actions? Pile 2, next actions. What actions are they going to take? We have the Moon, stepping into the light. We have a Four of Cups, Four of Wands. It's interesting, you guys keep getting like repeating numbers. And the Empress. I want to clarify all these real quick. Clarify this Moon, King of Wands, the Devil, Eight of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So if they owe you an apology, they do. Their actions are going to show that. Now we do have some interesting stuff here. So I was super curious about this Four of Cups. Four of Cups is kind of apathy. It's losing your zest for life. It can be missed opportunities. It can be rejection. Though, you know, I was thinking, okay, what is this person rejecting? And we have the Devil. This person, this is Capricorn energy. They could be rejecting a Capricorn. But this is energy of rejecting toxicity, rejecting, you know, not putting their time into egoic kind of things. I do feel like this person is ready to release the things that don't serve them, or they're at least recognizing that in their actions. So this Moon, you know, this is about stepping in the light. This is about being seen. This is hidden truths and coming to light. Pisces energy, Capricorn energy, Empress. I'm going to give a nod to Libra and Taurus because Empress represents Venus, and Venus rules Libra and Taurus. So I do feel like this person wants to show up in a very passionate way. They want to, like, it kind of feels like someone wanting to make a big gesture, especially if they've been a little like, meh, you haven't been able to read them. It's because they kind of let their own traumas kind of hold them back. I feel like this person wants to work through this and step through this. So we have 4 of Wands, which is about coming together. It's foundations, it's celebrations, it's home, again, building a foundation in a celebratory way. It's clarified by our 8 of Wands, which is communication and rapid change. So I feel like this person really wants to come in a very strong, solid, foundational way with their communication and come in quickly. We have the Empress here, which is, she's pregnant in this card. And we have a dog and a cat. So loyal, but playful, but wanting to create something with you, wanting to actually plan for a future with this, this 3 of Wands. And again, that Page of Pentacles, you know, that's for my guides is an apology card. That's not a traditional meaning, but here we are. And also we have this map, and he's got this, he's standing at a crossroads, but I feel like he might be taking a bit of a risk. He's flipping a coin, which way do I go, right? But this is someone that's willing to take that leap of faith, willing to take that chance kind of vibe is how this is all coming in. So I do feel like in their actions, they are going to come in a passionate way, step up, get through their fears, you know, release the things that aren't serving them. Again, some of them that could be releasing their ex, coming in a strong foundational way with communication and changing, and then creating something new and building towards their next steps in their future. Yeah, so that's what we're getting there. All right, I did this for pile 1, so I think I'm going to do it for you guys too. It wasn't a part of my original mapped out for this reading, but I'm going to get a little insight to this person's current feelings. Pull a couple cards for that. So we get an insight to this person's current feelings. You're the 10 of Pentacles. This person wants long term. This is steady energy. 8 of Cups. This is energy of walking away from things that don't serve you. Again, we already had that cutting things out, this rejecting what doesn't serve us energy. Their feelings are, so 8 of Cups can be a card of leaving. It is. Most tarot readers just say, this person's out of here, they're leaving. 8 of Cups, the meaning of this is going after your heart's desire, leaving behind all the things that don't serve you, and you're going after that 9 of Cups. You're going after this wish fulfilled and what you want. So in their feelings, I feel like this person is sorting through what they don't need and going after what they want. And then we have a Page of Cups. You know, this is kind of like a playful, loving energy. We have the Sun here. This is kind of an ominous sun, very grr looking cougar / panther. I guess it depends on where in the world you are, what they're called. Here in Florida, this would be a Florida panther. I know there's a little difference between the cats. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting into that. Anyways, maybe that's a sign for somebody. This person wants happiness. They're going towards the things that make them happy, even if they have to kind of be like a little ferocious to get there. And then the Moon again. I'm going to give a nod to Leo here with this energy. So in their feelings, I do think that you make them feel very happy, playful, young, you know, recognizing what they want and what they don't want, and then wanting some sort of long-term kind of connection here. All right, I'm going to move into our song cards. So with the songs, if you know them, cool. If you don't and you feel so compelled, pick one of them and just look up the lyrics. There's going to be a message for you there. It's really fun to do. All right, we have Fortress Around Your Heart, Sting. Lover, You Should Have Come Over, Jeff Buckley. Coming Home, Sons of Apollo. Pile 2 song cards. Let Go by Frau Frau. We have Love Is Madness by 30 Seconds to Mars featuring Halsey. And Hearts on Fire by Passenger. So those are your song cards. If you want to take a screenshot, pick one, look up the lyrics, Somebody told me they make a playlist out of them. I think that's really fun. But there are your song cards. So I'm going to move into our channeled messages, then we'll do advice, and then we'll do confirmations. So let's see. Pile 2's person. What do they want to say? Well, that was a pretty shuffle. Okay. Pile 2. What does their person want to say? I really do want us to work out. I'm trying to move on and it's painful. I don't understand what you see in me. I think of you as soon as I open my eyes. I was scared because I care so much. I wasn't ready to connect. I'm so sorry. I wasn't completely honest and I regret that. You are absolutely beautiful in every way. Your eyes are like looking to my own soul. I know I made the wrong choice. I dream about being close to you. I have cried over losing you. I don't know why the forces were against us. I've always known you were the one for me. And I have so many regrets. So just like the general readings, all these might not fit, so take the ones that do. If something doesn't make sense, let that go. Beautiful time to use your intuition, your discernment to know what's right for you. Let's get a couple more. Okay. Let's see. Thank you guys again. And if you are enjoying this reading, don't forget to like, subscribe. I've been doing lives, doing card pulls here and there. The only way you really get an announcement if you're subscribed to the channel and have your icon turned on. All right. No one lights me up and inspires me like you do. Your picture brings me to tears. I can see eternity in your eyes. We kind of have this eyes and thing going on. I want to travel the world with you. You are my treasure. I'm electrified by you. Forgive me, I never felt this way before. I don't know how to act. You are a diamond of immense beauty and strength. And I know you are my other half. And then we have, you are so precious to me. All right, guys, that is that part of the reading. I'm going to move into some advice for you guys, and then we'll do confirmations. I'm excited to switch this up. I used to do advice at the end, but I'm going to do advice now. So we'll get our advice tarot dice. All right, pile 2, what's their advice at this time? With the High Priestess, trusting your intuition. 9 of Wands, standing your ground. And the Chariot, forward momentum. I'm going to pull one more little card here. Advice. Radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. So this does feel like, you know, pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to what it's telling you. 9 of Wands is an energy of perseverance, of not giving up, standing for what you know is your truth and what you want, and moving towards that. Like Chariot is forward momentum energy. So moving towards the things that you want, and keep shining your light, keep being your radiant self, keep being your true self. Always honor your light and where it's leading you is kind of how this feels. Regardless of what this person, you'll never regret following your own spark and following what lights you up and leads you to the sun. There may be a need for some of you guys to make some sort of move. Take that if that fits, but your intuition is very strong here. So trusting that, like almost without fail with that 9 of Wands, moving towards where your intuition, where your what's sparking you up, and then keeping your head high and in a radiant glow. So those are your guidance. I'm going to move into some confirmations for those that like a little bit of extra confirmation that this is indeed their person. We'll go there. Let's see. For those that need extra confirmation. All right, we have 9th house energy, which is Sagittarius, 1st house energy Aries, 2nd house energy Taurus, another energy of Taurus. 12th house energy is Pisces, and then we have Gemini, which is 3rd house energy. So corresponding months to the numbers, we have January, February, September, December, and March may be important months. All right, let's get some attributes, those that need extra confirmation. Reader, someone may be a tarot reader, someone could be an avid reader, someone could be good at reading people. We have light hair and dark eyes. We have long distance. Some of you guys may be at a distance from this person. We have Africa. We have the Eiffel Tower. So something about France could be important. We have Sagittarius energy showing up again. We have 6th house energy, which is Virgo. We have a compass. So again, some distance or needing to travel. We have life of the party. Then we have Britain or British connection coming up. More dive into this. I don't know, my guides are having me go in this bag like 3 times. So maybe a lot of you guys pick this. So we also have dark hair. We have friends. Some of you could have friends in common. You could start it off as a friend. We have loner. And then we have Sagittarius again. So 3 Sagittarius. So maybe someone has a Sagittarius stellium, something like that. Also Sagittarius, I think about, they're about expansion, higher learning, higher education, growth. It's ruled by Jupiter. It's a very lucky sign. It also can be about travel. Again, so that distance that's come up a couple times. Maybe someone is a big traveler or an avid traveler. All right, let's get some letters. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna, been very weird about channeling names. They haven't really been coming in, so I'm not forcing it. So let's see what comes up. I always just go with the ebbs and flows of energy. So we have an O, a T, X, D, P, S. Someone could have pots. My sister has pots, so sorry. Okay, we have a T, a Y, and a C. If you don't know what pots is, don't worry about it. I can never remember the actual term. Maybe someone will write it in my comments. Okay, so pots, potter, dock stacks, Dottie. I'm hearing Sammy, Samuel, Corinne, Ox, Otter, Otis, yeah, my guides aren't giving me a lot of, I haven't been channeling a lot of names. I'm totally fine with it, but sorry if you guys like when I do that. Just getting nothing. So I will let you guys look at that. If your person's initials or your initials here, or you see their name and I didn't say it, just take whatever you see it. Now I'm hearing Stephanie, Steph, Deidre. Okay, I guess I got a couple, but there you guys go. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. I do live readings, usually twice a week, and then I do recorded readings based off of questions if you can't get in for one of my live readings. You can find all the information at my snip feed link on how to book. Everything like that is right in there. Thank you so much for supporting the channel just by interacting with this video, watching, sharing, liking, subscribing. Those are all really free ways to help. Thank you for everyone who has gone above and beyond by joining the channel and supporting that way, or offering super thanks, as well as donations to my PayPal. You guys are amazing. You don't have to do that, but I really do appreciate it. So I'm not going to say don't do it. I'm a single mom with 2 little girls, so every little penny helps. So when you guys are generous with me, I really do appreciate that a lot. So if I don't say it enough, thank you, thank you, thank you. But again, very much, there's a bajillion of free ways to help support too. So thank you guys so much. Just being here and watching, listening to me ramble, reading after reading, and all of you guys that watch all the way through, like, thank you. Or let it play in the background, watch old videos. I do have like almost 5 years of videos on this channel. So if you're needing more insight, or if you're like, oh, this doesn't feel like my reading, feel free to just go through like my playlist. There's like a thinking feeling playlist. It's going to have most of these. There's a viewer requested playlist. Just pop through there and see what pops out. Like look for a thumbnail and be like, what do I need to see? And whatever one draws your attention, feel free to watch that one. You know, I'm not going to hit everybody all the time, but I do my best to cover everything that I do get. And I appreciate you guys again for being here. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye guys. Hello, 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 pile 3. Okay, we are going over your person's intentions and their next actions. That's what we're looking into. You picked the rainbow fluorite wand here. And the Ascension Tarot, we have the star card, so there could be some Aquarius connections here. I'm going to start off with a quick energy check-in. If that's not your thing, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling the tarot. For the rest of you guys, let's do a little energy check-in. This is kind of just to help you know if they're in the right spot. Something about one of the cards or all of the cards could resonate for you here. So let's get started there. Energy check-in. Pile 3. Energy check-in, pile 3. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for being here. Hope you get the information that you're looking for. That's always my intention. Pile 3, energy check-in. One more of those. Pile 3. And got some moon. So there could be a moon, if you know your birth chart, there could be a moon connection between the two of you guys. This is definitely a very emotional connection and intuitive connection with the moon popping up here. So I want to give a nod to Cancer. It is ruled by the moon, so there could be some Cancer connections for some of you. All right, let's see what else we have. We have let go of the past, or something about Cancer time, like sometime June, July-ish could be important. All right, sorry. Let go of the past. It's time to envision a new story. So there could have been a recent letting go of the past on one side or the other, or just letting bygones be bygones. It's like, forget the past, let's start again. Those kinds of vibes could be coming in. Lotus flowers. I mean, I guess these could be lilies too, but could be important as well. All right, we have peace. So there's something about this connection that brings peace, or maybe you're looking for peace. Take the side that fits for. We have career. So some of you could have met this person while working. You could be a co-worker where they were working. Someone could be very career driven or career focused. All right, maybe you guys have a similar career path. We have happy. So we have peace, we have happy. This is number 26, number 21. So overall, there could be, you know, should be a good feeling of peace, happiness in this connection. You know, this does say envision a new story. For some of you, this could be a newer connection, though feeling very connected to your emotional state with the moon. There also could be a phase going on, but this is a zodiac or astrology dice, so we're going to look at the actual moon. But yeah, feelings and insights. So then we have fall in love when you are ready, not when you are lonely. So there could be a vibe here around this coming in, like timing of this. Maybe this connection came in when you were letting go of everything and doing your own thing, something like that. And then we also have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So definitely a good, happy, peaceful kind of vibe going on in this pile. Some of you, this may be a newer connection. Again, we have the star card, so Aquarius. I am going to put this back into the deck. So let's get going. If you feel like you're in the right spot, good vibes here in this connection. Or a new phase. If it's not a new connection, it could be a new phase of this connection. But let's look. So first we're going to pull this person's intentions towards you, towards a connection. And then we'll pull their actions and then go from there. So pile 3. What are their person's intentions at this time? What are their intentions? So we have a 5 of Swords. So 5 of Swords can, it could be about a fight that no one wins. It can be about fighting in your head. They could just be very much in their head and their thoughts about this connection. We have the Empress and the Two of Swords. So if someone's, you know, intending to make some sort of choice. The Empress, we give a nod to Libra and Taurus with this Empress card here. The Empress is about creating its mother nature. This is nurturing. So this would be someone making a choice with this Two of Swords coming out with this card, making a choice to nurture this, to grow this, to birth something. Maybe someone could intend to start a family with you or have children. All right, let's see. We have a Seven of Swords. So this is sneaky energy. This is concealing energy. They could intend to hide something. This is also about strategy, but also can be about denial. I'm gonna wait to see what comes up and when we clarify this and what comes up around this for more insight to that. We have a lot of swords, so there's a lot of thinking going on. We have the Soul. This is the Fool card. That's that new beginning kind of vibe. They could intend to have some sort of fresh start. All right, we have a Nine of Wands. We have a Three of Cups. Dun, 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 the Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords about? The Ten of Cups. And the Maze, which is the Wheel. Overall energy is a Five of Wands. So this is an interesting pile. All right. I feel like maybe pile 3 from my last reading was similar to this. It's like starts off like there's so much goodness here and then there's so much intricacy, you know. This is not your humdrum kind of vibe here. I'm going to pull another card for this just because, I mean, that's like our elephant in the room right now. We have, again, concealing energy, and it's clarified by deep emotional fulfillment. This person could be hiding their feelings. They can be hiding how much they want this, which just seems odd with energy check-in. However, if it makes sense for you, take it. I always have to remind myself, these aren't for me to, I'm just here to be the messenger, not to necessarily make sense of all this all the time. My logical mind's always trying to be like, how does this fit? So I have to get, okay, then we have the Lovers. This person is concealing heavy, heavy feelings. Super interesting. Hopefully no one's concealing having a family or somebody else. Take that if that fits. You would already have an inkling there. But this is what we're looking at. Their intentions. They intend to kind of conceal. So maybe they're trying not to freak you out. Maybe they're not trying to come in too strong, especially if this is a newer connection. This person, they intend to, that Five of Wands energy is competitive energy. It's putting up the fight, going at it. We have these two people arm wrestling here, like, I'm ready for this challenge kind of vibe. So I do think that their intentions are to give this a go, to give it the whole will, the try. Again, I do feel like this person, again, they're concealing deep emotional fulfillment. So, and then the Lovers card. So again, hoping no one's situation, again, take it for how it fits. If they're trying to conceal another relationship, I don't get that as the overarching energy here. I feel like a lot of people are kind of trying to hold themselves back, hold themselves, it's like fighting against yourself about wanting to jump in head first into this. Especially if you're relating to this is kind of new, fun, happy, you know, connection. And then you feel like this person at times, like they're all in, and then sometimes it's hard to read them. You know, you're like, but I know they like me. I like them. You know, I do feel like this person is trying to cover up like their vulnerability here at times. So they may be, they're intending to be a little tight-lipped about their feelings and how much like they're really into you. Is kind of how this is reading. So back to this Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, you know, can be about a fight that nobody wins. It can be a fight within your head. Thinking through things is clarified by a Nine of Wands, which is energy of being, what am I trying to say? Of someone that's been through a lot, but that doesn't want to give up. So there's a very specific storyline my guides are giving me, that someone that has been through a lot in their past, has been through the ringer per se. I'm trying not to cuss. Like this person has been through it. Maybe you guys relate. Maybe there's a, you know, you guys have both had some really crappy situations in the past. And so this person, there's this vibe of like, should I give up? I don't want to give up. Should I give up? It's like, it's rotating in their head. So there are fears around being vulnerable for this person. They are trying to hold that back a little bit, but they're in between making this choice. I do see them kind of making a choice. We'll see what comes up in their actions, but you know, teeter-tottering. So the Two of Swords can be about a stalemate, can be about not making a choice. Maybe I'm just hopeful thinking, wishing that they will make this choice towards nurturing this, but this is kind of where this person's sitting. We do have the Three of Cups, which is very friendship kind of energy. It can be reunion energy. For some of you guys, read those as a third party. Take that if it fits. If it's not your situation, don't pick that up. There's a vibe here also, like if you are kind of starting something with someone that is a friend, or maybe you guys are in a friend zone after some other stuff, it feels like this person is intending to make some sort of choice. Do I dive deeper into this? Do I create something with this, or do I keep this friends? And there's a fear for this person around being vulnerable, and it's perhaps because they've been through so much. And there's a part of them that wants to let go of the past, but I think that the past is coming up and getting, like, psyching them out is kind of how this feels. So they are concealing this deep emotional fulfillment. They are concealing this feeling of partnership for whatever reason. I mean, we all have our own traumas and fears that, you know, on paper it might not make sense because you're like, you're so happy, but you know, fears do funny things, right? Not making excuses, but just trying to help you understand where this person's kind of coming from. So there is a sense of concealing this happiness for whatever, that it feels like protection. It really does, especially with how like kind of fighting vibe this person has with these Five of Swords, Five of Wands. So the Soul card here is our Fool card, and the Maze is the Wheel. It's figuring this out. I do think that this person does, even with all this going on, even with trying to make a choice, even with trying to conceal it, they are willing to take this leap of faith. This is towards the, you know, the end of our pool here. So it's like, okay, I have all this baggage, I have all this stuff, I got to make a choice. You know, I do want to proceed forward, but I don't think they're going to be as open and vocal about how they feel at times. So they intend to be a little more concealing. I don't think they also want to freak you out. Like if you've said, like, when people come on too strong, it kind of gives me the ick. This person is trying to like hold that back, you know, because there's a bit of a mystery here. Like we have the Maze. This person's trying to figure out, how do I get to the end of this? Where do I go? You know, it's like taking a blind leap of faith, but yet there's a feeling of destiny here with that Wheel of Fortune energy coming in. All right, so that's kind of their intentions. They're a little high, but let's look at their actions. So what actions are they actually going to take? Are they going to let their fear get in the way, or are they going to step through their fear? All right, let's see. What actions? Pile 3. We have the Justice card, being fair, being balanced. We have a Two of Pentacles, weighing out the options, but this person is keeping their balance. We have 2 cards of balance here. We have a Five of Pentacles. That's that fear of abandonment popping up over here. Oh, yeah, okay. The Emperor. I'm going to clarify all these real quick. Actions. The Sun. Ace of Swords. King of Cups. The Judgment card and the Hanged Man. Hangman can be about a pause. The Hangman also is about looking at something from a new angle. gaining a new perspective. This guy might be tied up, but he does have the key right in his very hand. Okay. So this person's actions, I do think that they want to come in fair. They want to be open. They want to be honest. They want to shine a light on this. They want to make this choice. You know, we kind of had this like trying to make a choice here. This is someone still balancing things out, but then we have this Ace of Swords. So that's opening up communication. So even though this person has a fear of abandonment, I do believe that their actions, they're going to follow their heart through this fear. You know, we do have this lady here with this Five of Pentacles, but she does have, even though she's left out in the cold, she does have this lantern, and the lantern is very, like how she's carrying is very similar to the Hermit. Even though that's isolating energy, that's healing energy, that's introspective energy kind of vibe here, and really like looking in at their heart, their own fears. And then we come into the Emperor. This is someone standing in their power, building their empire. This is someone waking up. The Judgment card is coming back to life. It's waking up. It's following where the universe is taking them, right? So I think this person, their actions, they may be a little slow, though. The Hangman is sorry, but it's a slow moving energy, but they are trying to look at this from a new perspective. I think they're trying to be fair. They want to weigh everything out. They want to be kind. They don't want to leave you out in the cold, but they are still, oh, okay, this is coming up. As much as I want to read this differently, my guides are giving me this is very specific, but there is someone that is still abandoning their feelings or diving them deep down. So I guess my advice there, we will have advice dice in a little bit. If you do feel like this person, like you just know that there's feeling, you know, like, I mean, it shows up, and I don't mean like someone's blocking you and you're like, no, they love me. Please, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a situation where someone is, you know, there is some even give and take. There is some, they're there, they're showing up, they're, you know, you guys are corresponding again, you're having a good time, having fun, but you do feel like this person has more feelings than they're letting on. This kind of just feels like, especially with this coming up over the same line here, it's their actions are being a little held back because they are burying their feelings a little bit, but so you may have to read between the lines a little bit, or depending on, you know, what you want out of a situation, it might take some little patience for this person to get past these abandonment wounds to really open their heart. But I do think that this person is showing up for you in a more honest way. It just might be a slow way. Like, so they might be wanting to take a different approach to this connection, at least at this time. Only take that if it works for you. Okay, guys. Remember, you are the leading person of your life, and we have a lot more power than we realize sometimes. But sometimes that power involves walking away from things that don't fit the way that we want them. All right, that's a sidebar. So you're dealing with someone that is working through hiding their heart. So just know that and keep that in mind. Is that okay with you? Are you willing to wait for them to come out of it? Or is that not something you want to deal with? Only you can answer that. So, but it's a fear of abandonment is what's coming through. And so there is a healing that needs to happen with that. It just might take a little bit time to get there. But it's there. It's definitely there. They're just concealing it. But again, this is something that you would see it in their actions, but not necessarily from their words. So this feels like they're showing up. You're like, I know they have to, like, they text me, they call me, they're consistent, they're all this stuff, but they haven't fully like expressed their feelings. That's the storyline that I'm talking about. Okay, so let's get a little more insight into their feelings. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna shuffle this and get a little more insight into their feelings that they're trying so desperately to hide. I mean, shoot, we have 10 of Cups, the Lovers, and the King of Cups. So, all right. Can we get some more insight to their feelings? Eight of Swords. They're definitely, you know, stuck with, I'm going to put all these back in. I'm just going to glance at them. They're good cards, but I'm gonna shuffle these back in. All right, so we do their feelings. They are a little, they're very stuck. Remember, this guy does have the key, but there is a lock on this door. Eight of Swords is, oh, and the key's here too, is someone stuck by their own thoughts. They're not really, they're like standing in their own way with their limiting beliefs. So their feelings are rattled with limiting beliefs. We have an Eight of Cups, 8. So the Eight of Cups is leaving things that no longer serve you to go after your heart's desire. So I see the Eight of Cups as, again, it's shown as someone leaving. It's someone going after their heart's desire. So this person is someone that's trying to get out of their head to follow their heart, wherever that may lead them. For a lot of you guys, it does look like it leads to you, but this person is basically answering the call of their heart. That's what's in their feelings, is like, I need to follow my heart. But it is very head versus heart here. We have a Knight of Wands. Now that's someone going after what they want, what they're passionate about. So there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of attraction they feel towards you with that Knight of Wands energy. The physical connection is not lacking by any means. And then we have the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. So there's a sense of knowing, there's a sense of destiny. This is falling under, you know, that full Wheel of Fortune energy, as well as the Emperor Judgment kind of vibe here. Sorry, I need to give a nod to Libra, Leo, Aries, Scorpio as well. Okay, with their feelings, I do feel like this person, they know there's something special here. They know there's something destined here. They know there's something to grow and bring them further along their path, like collaborative kind of building on this. So this person, again, does feel like they need some time to get there. So again, up to you on what you want to do with that. But yeah, they're definitely, like, again, growing feelings. And it feels like this person is recognizing. They have a tendency, obviously, to hide out of fear, stuck in limiting beliefs, but their soul's calling them to do something and come after, you know, their feelings in a passionate way. All right, so take that for how that fits. All right, I'm going to move on to our channeled, no, I'm going to do our song cards first. Okay, so with the song cards, if you know the song, cool. If you don't, there'll be a message for you in the lyrics. Okay, the top one, Crucify by Tori Amos. Harvest Moon by Neil Young. Come Undone by Duran Duran, and Don't Give Up on Me, Andy Grammer. I love this song so much. But for non-romantic reasons, that's my song to my daughter. It's a very romantic song, but their interpretation can up to whatever. Okay. Anyways, that song makes me cry. I used to listen to it when I used to run races for my daughter's disorder stuff. Anyway, sorry, side note. Okay, moving along. She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. Melt My Heart to Stone, Adele. To the Moon by Fora. You Found Me, The Fray, and Tattoo by Lorraine. Wow, you guys got a lot of songs all came out, or we'll take all those. So if you want to screenshot, pick one, look up the lyrics. There'll be a message for you there. Listen to the songs. Make a playlist, whatever if you need messages from your person and you kind of want to go down this thing, maybe listen to all of them in order and see how that fits for you. All right, so let's get some channeled messages. I'm gonna sip on my drink. Okay, let's see. Pile 3, messages from your person. I'm very attracted to you. There's that ace, or that Knight of Wands energy. There's no one more magical than you. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm so grateful for the inspiration you brought to my life. You're my sunshine. I feel jealous of the thought of you with someone else. I fantasize about you loving me again. Or just loving you if you're new in a relationship. We were married in another timeline. There is a feeling of knowingness with this person. Fatedness. I feel like it's really over. So something may have happened. I kind of didn't really go down that route, but you know, that Five of Swords, because we're looking at their intentions, like, you know, that's the energy of fighting. I think about you as soon as I open my eyes. I don't understand why things are like they are. And I denied my feelings for you. If we could encapsulate your reading, it would be this card. Yes, thank you, we know. But I will always love you. All right, let's get a couple more. All right, let's see. Messages from pile 3's person. I still have so much to accomplish before I can be what you deserve. I love your sense of humor. Can we just kiss all night? Yes, please. Everything you've said to me, I've taken to heart. My entire being and body is attracted to you. Facing my reflection is more than I can handle. Maybe hold up a mirror to them a bit. Thank you for your beautiful presence in my life. I want to follow you through all time and universes. I can listen to your voice for days on end. There is a strange and deep connection between us. You're not my usual type, but I like it a lot. And you are my rose. How do I get you alone? So pile 3, that is the main part of your reading. We're gonna pull, I'm gonna do some guidance and then I'll do confirmations. I usually do those flipped, but I guess it makes more sense because not everybody likes the confirmations. But let's get you some advice. We're gonna use the advice dice. So pile 3's advice. We have a 10 of Swords. Okay, that's the ending of a difficult situation. King of Wands. And a Page of Cups. All right, your advice. If something is ending, let it end. It's going to like breed passion and excitement. But follow your heart regardless. So if something has been hard, I do feel like there is advice here with the 10 of Swords. Again, it's very hard energy. But it's the end of a difficult situation. It's the ending of something that's been kind of hard. So if something is ending, just know that it's like that one door shuts, another one opens kind of vibe. I know that's cliche, but it is true. So if you're in the middle of something really hard, it's like the universe wants you to know things are coming, the hard things are coming to an end. The King of Wands being here, there's like renewed passion, there's confidence. You know, be confident in yourself, be confident in following your heart with this Page of Cups. Like go where you know you need to go. I do feel like a lot of you guys have a very, very strong intuition. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you guys are gifted in your own way, especially with some of these cards that have popped up throughout this. So, you know, trusting the intuition, following your intuition, and following your heart a bit. Okay, we have Strength. Don't let the weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. Yeah, holding strength. Only honor what you want. Also, if you're in this connection with someone and you see some things and you haven't spoke up, you know, cut those weeds before they grow and get out of control. It's kind of how this feels. But yeah, don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. That's also in your mind. So sometimes we can be our own worst enemy and then we allow these worst case scenarios. Sometimes when someone is holding back their feelings, but we know they have them, we just jump to the, like if they get busy, we jump to the, oh, they just don't like me anymore, those kinds of things. It's typically if you have a tendency towards anxious attachment or preoccupied anxious, your mind's going to be a jerk to you. So just be mindful of that and how much you let those, you know, negative storylines pop up in your head too much. Okay. All right. So let's move on to confirmations. Let's see. I don't know if I'll channel any names. I haven't really been channeling names too much, but I just go where the energy goes. So let's see. So for those that need extra confirmation that this is their person, which we got the 3rd house, which is Gemini, 1st house, Aries, 3rd house, or Gemini again for 3rd house, 8th house, Scorpio, 6th house, Virgo, 5th house, Leo. So corresponding months to the numbers, we have January, March, August, June, and May. And then Gemini's 3, so it's March again. Okay, let's get some more attributes. Pile 3s, person attributes. Tall, shy, tall, dark, and handsome. Intense eye contact, intense eyes. There's something about the eyes. You guys could just, you know, have a range in height too. Also could be describing you for confirmation. All right, let's see. Let's get some more. All right, we have Scorpio again. We have Pisces showing up. We have Cancer. All right, we have watches social media. So this person watches social media. We have Europe, and we have mountains as connections. All right, we have friends. You could have friends in common. You guys could be in that friend zone. We did have that 3 of Cups energy. We have bold, and then we have shy again. They're shy, but bold. All right, so maybe one of you guys is really shy and the other one's a little more outgoing and bold. All right, let's get some letters. So this could spell your person's name. It could be their initials or your initials. Take it if you see something that fits for you. Okay, we have N, C, A. N, so double letters. W, E, U. Gosh, we have a lot. R, V, V, S, and X. The only one that's popping in my head is Natasha. Let's see if they're going to give me any other names. Here, Veronica, Nelson, Cason, Cannon, Rebecca, Xavier. I'm hearing a Phil Collins song all of a sudden, but Studio. I don't know. Maybe someone's Phil or Collins or something like that. Nancy. Someone could be a nurse or work in the medical field. Ace. Wallace, Cecilia. All right, I'm not really getting any other ones, but so if you see your person's name and I didn't say it, please just take it. Anything that fits for confirmation that you're looking for, there you go. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I've been doing some lives here and there, just doing card pulls as I feel guided. So if you want to make sure you know about those, make sure you're subscribed and have your little icon, the little bell icon on, so you'll get an announcement when I do go live. If you're interested in that, don't forget to like, interact with this video in some way. Share this with someone. That really does help me out. Thank you for everyone who has recently joined the channel. That helps support a lot. Any super thanks, donations to my PayPal. You guys are amazing. Thank you. But there are lots of free ways to help support the channel. You know, just by watching, letting an advert run for like 30 seconds. I mean, those are pennies on the dollar, but they do add up, so I do appreciate that. Letting these play through, watching an old video. I have almost 5 years. It's crazy to think. February will be 5 years I've been on YouTube. So, you know, if this reading didn't hit home for you, there is tons and tons, like hundreds of videos. So feel free to poke through my playlists and see if anything speaks to you. But thank you guys. So thank you guys for being here, and I hope everyone has a lovely day, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye guys.